everybody. This is my video, and I actually have my voice this time. A few people have been asking me if I could make a tutorial on how to use Ibis Paint. Well, at first you have to actually search it. Ibis Paint X. Sorry. You download it, and after you're done, you open it. I think that part's pretty explanatory. Then after you're done, you're going to go to this. You're gonna be at the screen. I might be just dumb, but this part kind of, well, confused me because I didn't know what these were, and I only kind of knew what this was. This is your gallery. Your gallery is where you keep all of your art. I will add art in a second. Your collection is where you put your online pictures and photos, and where you downloaded it. Wait. So yeah, online gallery. That is where I have that's where I have posted, but it's probably not here next to all these great artists. Sorry for the pauses, by the way. Anyway, back to the gallery. Let's press plus. You could pick basically anything. I will choose this. And yeah. Okay, let me just go over this real quick. The first thing we have right here is actually a switch of tools. You either have the paint or the eraser. So, paint, also pretty explanatory. You just gotta do that. I use a stylus, so it's kind of easier. But if I use my hand, it's kind of hard to get straight lines. Next is the pen. Well, not the pen. It's the different types of things you use, like how you can different tools. I usually go with the pen because it's quick and easier to draw with. Well, while you guys can do whatever you want. Next is colors, which I don't really have to explain. Then is down. You could take the toolbar and press this, and then it will go out of the way for you, so you can draw without worrying about it. Layers. This is to add a layer, and the trash can is to get rid of a layer. This is to clone a layer, which will look. So if I do this, and then I do this, it will clone exactly what I did. Now, this is the opacity. I'm going to put this down here because that's how I sketch, but you can do whatever you want with it. I usually actually put this. I want to start using color when I sketch, so it'll be easier, but I do use opacity. I have two things to recommend. I recommend you use a stylus, and I recommend that you use color, because it's easier to tell things apart. And I would use two sketching layers, one for the anatomy and two for the stuff like hair, eyelashes. Well, not eyelashes, hair, clothing, things like that. Yeah. I will sketch something out, and then I will be right back. And I am finished my drawing. well, sketch. I don't think this is my best work, but it's pretty good. So what I'm going to do next is press another add layer. Then I'm going to change the color to black. Well, what I usually do, well, you don't have to do whatever I do. What I do is the line work, and then if I want to change the color so it has like this weird no line effect, I would I would change I would go to this layer right here. I will show that in a second. After I'm done the line art, I will finish. I'll just see you right in a second. I am finished doing the line art, and right now I will show you how to get rid of the sketch, which is actually pretty easy. All you gotta do is this, if you want to keep it there, or you could just do this and delete it, which I do. Now is where I press this right here, this square thing, and I press select opacity. That's right there. To make it easier, to fill in, I usually get the bucket tool, which on phone I hold, and probably on tablet I hold, and then I press the bucket tool while I'm holding. Now it works like the MS Paint bucket tool. If there's any loose lines, it will go through those and not use the lines provided. So you have to fill in those lines if you want to keep it there. Sorry about that. Now I will go back since it's all filled in, and now I can fill it all in. So I have 2 layers so far, and now I'm going to fill in a skin color. So this skin color is going to be tan-ish. I'm not going to go into color theory right now, but yeah. So it's going to be tannish, and I don't like this, so I'm going to go here and fill it all in. And as you can see, since the blue thing is covering where I want it to, it will get rid of any lines that go outside the barrier. Now that you're done that, oh no, excellent, click the add. Now that you're done that, you can go to here. Well, now that I'm done that, I can go here and press and do this. I'm not going to go for a really bright color for cheeks because that will kind of mess it up. Anyway, I'm not gonna color this whole thing in front of you guys, but you get the idea. You color, you draw. It's basically that. It's not as easy as it looks for people who use their fingers. Because I use a stylus, and I know that using your finger is horrible. It's not. If you do it right, it can look great, but if you do it wrong, it goes way wrong. There is my thing. There's my drawing, and now, as you can see, you can upload it to the internet, well, the online gallery, or you can play your drawing, which I will do. I will not be uploading to YouTube because it's too short. Now that you are done, you can you can go press these 3 dots and either save the photo, save the movie, which is the speed paint of you drawing, or you can just delete it.